Hello, and welcome to an episode of The Hinge.
Sponsored by Remington's I'm having a midlife crisis shavers.
Yeah. Bronze killing that was done on a lottery from Toys Michelle, if you want to follow her on Instagram. But it's by Chaos Cats. I always remember these as part of Red Hot Style. Don't know what's gone on there. She doesn't seem to have that name anymore. Maybe some questions. But yeah, I love this thing, and I wanted one forever, and my girlfriend managed to apply to do the lottery as well, and she got one. So
This is my favourite thing you've got. This is easily my favourite thing you've got.
It's super
I just
cool.
like it.
Take the hat off. It scares you, I know. I'll just do it. Oh, there we go. You've got to go up and out, up and out, up and over. No, the other way.
Oh,
the other way.
Okay, oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
No, I can't do it.
Okay. But yeah, take off his head. It's got a little blobfish underneath.
Blobfish face, yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it. I love any of this bronze stuff. Candy Bolton's one is banging as well. But I'm all about bronze and patina. Any Prince news?
Yeah, he's dead. We spoke about this guy before. I'll just fly through this. But
I love this guy.
Yeah, Carl Fitzgerald. I got the Jurassic Park one over there actually.
Yeah. I want to take that home.
Yeah, I need to put it on a fucking wall.
Put it up on the wall.
Anyway, so he did a little Star Wars series. Annoyingly, they're really, really cool, but they're not as big as that.
Oh,
they're
aren't
like
they?
18 by 24. But still, they're very cool. But you did a Tauntaun one, and I thought after our terrible Tauntaun video,
Wampa!
Yeah, Wampa one.
Yeah. Yeah, after that.
I got that one, and then I got the one where it's Vader and Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I saw that one. I love the Dagobah one.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, and I like even the X-Wing one. Like
the X-Wing in the Dagobah one.
No, the X-Wing where it's like going to the Death Star.
Yeah.
But they were all basically just sold out pretty much. I was one of those ones that was like, oh shit, I just got the notification, then went on it. But yeah, check out his stuff. We've mentioned him a few times. He's a very cool guy.
I watched Heat for the first time the other day.
Yeah, you told me about this, and I've watched it probably 3 or 4 times, and I can't remember fucking anything of Heat, and you were telling me this.
You can't remember any of it.
Well, I can remember, but you were telling me
I
about...
remember Danny Trejo was in it.
I know, completely forgot that, and he's in everything. Like
he is in everything, so I mean, I can understand why you don't remember that.
I just remember the guns being really fucking loud when they're going around the streets.
Oh god, that is so loud. And everyone just has assault rifles.
Yeah.
What year did it come out?
I'm going to say like 1994. That's my guess, and it's probably completely wrong.
I think you might be right there. It's either 4 or 6.
Yeah.
I really thoroughly enjoyed it, but it was just too long, but fantastic in the scenes that it's known for.
I actually watched, talking to Val Kilmer.
Oh god.
He used to be fucking so cool.
Yeah.
I think he was a fucking cool. I watched Tombstone. You ever seen Tombstone? It's the cowboy one. So that it's like Wyatt Earp and his family. It's like based on a true story where they...
You have told me about this before.
So it's got Kurt Russell as like Wyatt Earp, and then Val Kilmer.
Is it really dark?
Not crazy dark, but it's got
Which Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell.
Wait, is that? Am I thinking of Bone?
No, that's Bone Tomahawk. No, it's really dark.
Is that
Watch
Kurt Russell as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, this is much earlier. This is like very similar time to Heat. It's like mid 90s.
Oh right, okay.
And it's basically them. Well, it's Wyatt Earp. It's sort of based the gunfight, the OK Corral. It's all based on true events. It's basically that.
Oh, okay.
But Val Kilmer plays Doc Holliday, which is this real guy who had like TB. I think he had TB. Yeah, and he was slowly he's constantly ill and sweating. Yeah, he's got consumption. And he's just gambling, but he's like the best fucking gunfighter. It's a fucking stupid 90s film, but it's really good. But Val Kilmer's so fucking cool in that, because that was the film I think that got him to be Batman. They watched that.
Oh really?
And he was fucking cool. Obviously, I don't know. I know he's.
Like him in Batman. I don't like this.
Oh no, he's not cool in that at all. Yeah. He's and his mouth's always open when he's in the Batman suit. He's kind of
there's a big issue with Val Kilmer that I've got, and the issue is that I constantly think he's Ivan Drogo. Dolph Lundgren.
They don't look anything like.
I know, but
they're both a bit like sort of plastic.
They literally get their faces swapped. I think of Dolph Lundgren as Batman, and I don't know why. And he fights.
Was the Punisher.
What's his face?
How long was the Punisher originally?
Yeah.
Wait. In the first Punisher.
Oh right, yeah.
In like the 80s, he was the
But
Punisher.
they swap. Both of them just completely swap. It's like a weird thing that mine does, and they just swap these roles. And yeah, one thing that I did think with Heat. Right, this is 2 things. My 2 things about.
There's no news today, guys.
There's no news.
Also, don't throw cats over your head, and don't spit your dog's face. That's about as relevant to YouTubers we're going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be really funny if people like started using that picture, that thing where me grabbing Bun Bun and eating Bun Bun, and started using that as the thing. Right, 2 things. My big 2 critiques. Rob De Niro, he can't cry in film.
Does he cry in it?
Have you seen? No, he doesn't cry in this one. Have you ever seen? No, this is it comes to my second point in a minute. Have you ever seen Analyze This or Analyze That?
Oh, with the fucking
Billy Crystal.
Mike Wazowski, no.
Yeah. They're fucking great films. I mean, they might not be great films, but they're quite funny. But in it, Rob De Niro...
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. Analyze This and Analyze That. I can't remember which one came first. I might be saying it wrong. But the first one, Robert De Niro cries in it, and it's awful, right? That's my first critique of
I
Robert
can't
De
ever
Niro.
think of him in any film
It's
ever.
like...
That's just his face. That's just...
He just does that. And it's just like... and he makes like... And it's just odd. It's really horrible. But then, also, he can't kiss.
I can't picture
I don't know if you
anybody.
saw him kissing that woman that seemed completely wrong for him in Heat.
The woman he meets at the bar?
Yeah. He's just
who
like, he's
is
a
that?
dick to her.
It's
And then
like
she's
Ray-
like...
I want to say Ray
But also,
Russo.
she's like really pretty, but then she's just like, I'm really interested in you, this old man in sales. And I'm like...
Yeah, he's pretending... Yeah,
He's pretending to be in sales, but like,
Yeah.
if she was into him because of the mob boss thing, I'd be like, oh, okay. Not mob boss, but like the danger thing. But she's just like, I'm really interested in you. Like, he's good looking, but I'm just like, what? Really? Anyway, he kisses like a fucking nutter. He kisses like old people kiss. You know when they sort of do that? Those are my two big critiques of Robert De Niro. He can't cry.
Well, let's
Just put on Robert De Niro crying, and you'll see what I mean.
I'll put him here now.
Okay.
Just
And
for
you'll just
thinking
see
reasons.
what I mean, and it's just not great, is it? It's
Tube
just
so
a
is it-
lot of...
Well, you just doing a Robert De Niro face, like talking about Robert De Niro crying face. So the Irishman is a Martin Scorsese film exclusive to Netflix. Netflix have paid for it,
Oh, I heard about this.
and it's got De Niro and Al Pacino and Joe Pesci.
Oh, shit.
But it has them through multiple times, so they de-aged them. Like that's De Niro looking slightly
Shit.
de-aged, so it has them looking a bit dodgy there. Maybe he'll cry in it. Maybe young De Niro will
He's
cry.
a better crier.
But it's bizarre because it's going to be on Netflix, just as a Netflix. So I think because of the Oscars and stuff, you have to have a film in a cinema for a certain amount of time. So I think it's going to be a cinema for like a week, and then it's just Netflix.
Yeah.
But that's pretty mad that Scorsese's doing a fucking Netflix movie.
Yeah, it just shows how much money the fucking is now.
Fucking Rutger Hauer's dead. Sorry guys, it's really really late. Rutger Hauer. It's Blade Runner, the last
Oh,
robot
yes,
he has
yes,
to kill.
yes. The guy who's got the big speech.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he's in Batman Begins.
Yes.
And he's the Hitcher. He always reminds you of our uncle.
Our uncle.
He does this funny little like Jared pissed, and he does like that. He does it, and he's in like he's always like this kind of sort of surly like cocky twat, and he does this face.
Yeah.
I think it's in the Hitcher.
Yeah.
And
Right,
he's just like just got a girl ripped apart by two like he puts. He's doing the Hitcher. It's great.
The girl
It's proper
pulled
80s.
apart by two what?
So basically, this guy and his girlfriend are driving down the road, and he's just there at the side of the road, like, "Oh, can I have a lift?" And then he ends up putting the guy's girlfriend between like a truck and a trailer, and then she gets pulled into bits. It's a great film, The Hitcher.
I don't want to watch The Hitcher.
It's so fucking cool. He's just a pure evil guy,
Yeah.
and it's him and this lad like who looks like who's that guy who killed those people from Godzilla? You know the one.
Guy who
Who's
killed
Ferris
those
Bueller?
people. But
He looks a bit.
you need to stop talking about how Matthew Broderick killed those people.
Justice
Stop
has not been
talking
served,
about
right?
it. Neither is Tim Allen's Justice.
He like sold some weed or something. He didn't
No,
kill
he killed.
people.
I think
Who
he
did
killed.
he kill? Allegedly.
I think Tim Allen killed.
They were
someone.
both in on it. Anyway,
Wait, no, who was
The
what was Tim
Hitcher
Allen
is a
one?
great fucking movie. But anyway, Rutger Hauer, he was a cool guy.
I got told about this film called The Green Room with Patrick
I really want to see
Stewart.
it.
Don't watch it.
You've seen it?
I have seen
Oh, I
it.
really want to see it. It's not on. It was on stream for ages, and I just didn't get around to it. And all these podcasts were going, "Oh, by the way, you watched it." That kept coming up in conversations. I was like, "Oh, maybe I'll watch that." And annoyingly, it's not on any
Oh
streaming.
yeah, do you know what I was imagining?
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. I know
Okay.
Patrick Stewart said I just got Nazis.
Okay, well, okay. Basically, let me just tell you what I was mentioning, and I won't say what's in it. But you've
I know
seen,
it's a band who were like playing some gig
band
and it
go
all
and
goes
play,
wrong.
and they go into the green room. I was just full on expecting a nice film where a band go into a green room and they talk to this old sort of act or artist. There's Patrick Stewart, and he's there like, you know,
Did you know
when I used to play these gigs,
Yeah.
he sort of just departs wisdom. It's all like the fantasticness of
Come to
speaking
my
to an older
vineyards.
person who basically just teaches you about the thing. Turns out it's not about that in any way, shape, or form, and it's brutal.
Yeah, I know. I really want to see it. Do you think I'd like it?
I actually think you probably would
What,
like
mate,
it.
What, actually, that's got some weird.
There's a bit where it's Guy.
No.
Look, I'm just going to say one thing. His hand goes out into something else, and it's like used on the posters loads because it's awful. And literally, the hand gets taken, and then he's like screaming, and it comes back.
He's got a hand.
No, his hand's just in ribbons. Like all the flesh is just falling. Like, awful. And then you're just like taping it up, and it's like what? All that adhesive's getting in there. It's all terrible.
Man, adhesive, that sounds amazing.
It was. It's you probably like. Anyway, that was our film hinge.
That was
all about just films, really. No news aside from this and Prince.
Anyway, here's Rutger Hauer.
Hi, kid.